Hey, what's up, MLB fans? Back here. Happy holidays to one and all. Hopefully you're having a good U.S. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And, of course, Christmas is around the corner with Black Friday today here on November 28, 2025. Let's get ready for this big game with these two great teams in terms of the farm clubs of these two great franchises. Indianapolis, Big Pens taking on Wilkes-Barre Yankees. These are two teams that have some great potential for the future. 1 ball, 1 strike is the next pitch. It's a ball. We'll get a look at the pitcher, Brian Burns. I think with Brian, he is a great fastball, 2-seam fastball, and of course is a 12-6 curveball, and another great curve. Ooh, Ramita, former MLB star. It's time with the Florida Marlins and, of course, with the Yankee organization. It's the next pitch from Burrs. Well, Burrs with a good pitch. Strike 3, see ya. Indianapolis Indians getting it done. Take a look here. Presented by Microsoft Copilot, a new AI system coming out everywhere for all your Microsoft products. Up to bat is veteran Chad Moore. So far, last season in the minor leagues, he had 2 home runs and 10 ribbies in 2009. Here's the next pitch. Strike 1. Burrs' fastball been pretty good today. His curveball's been great. His 12-6 has been on point. Here's the next pitch from Burrs. Swing and a miss from Chad Moore, the former Arizona Diamondback. Here's the next pitch from Burrs. Ooh, late pitch, 90 miles plus an hour. Oh, we can catch up to it. We look here at the replay. Down and away. One of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit. That pitch down and away. And he showed you what it's all about. Up to bat Juan Miranda. You know, Juan is a guy that I always felt he had potential in Arizona. And with the Yankees, we'll have to see what he can do. You think of some of those great prospects like Jason Dominguez. You think of, Anthony Volpe that made the Yankee roster and have really become household names in Major League Baseball, future superstars. But it's up and down for them. Oh, swing and a miss by Juan Miranda. Now I gotta admit, it's a beautiful ballpark here in Florida. One of the Yankees farms. Actually, not Florida, in Pittsburgh. One of the Yankees AAA affiliate. Oh, what a pitch here from Burrs. Showing he's one step away from making the Major League club. That type of pitch. Indianapolis. Tribe's really showing the fans what it's all about. The manager for the Indianapolis Indians, and he's really thinking about it. Ivan Nova pitching tonight is Pedro Sirocco. And I remember watching Pedro Sirocco. He was a pretty good prospect. I saw him play 2020, 2021, 2022. He's had a few injuries throughout his career, but Sirocco has a good bat. Ooh, what a catch by Russo. Russo throws it over the first out of the inning. At the top of the 3rd inning here in Wilkes-Barre. Look at the throw here by Russo. Just gets it to Juan Miranda. Take a look here at the replay. There's Kirby Rollins. There's a guy that has some serious moxie. And you think about moxie, think about power. That's what you want to see if you're a star young guy. There's another play for Russo. Great arm. Stop playing second base at the best of times. You see Russo make that play look easy. Never better than his former MLB star, Eric Kratz. It's time with the Blue Jays. It's time with the Tampa Bay Rays. He catched a lot of baseball games. Oh, nice catch by Ron Nova. In the minor leagues, you're learning your craft. This guy, he's shown over the years that he can pitch. Up to that would be Russo, and Van Hollen. Romero, third baseman slash second baseman. Can play shortstop on occasion. Pena is a guy he's a good slash hitter. He's not going to hit for power. He'll get up like that. Ball one to Pena. One ball, no strikes here. This beautiful ballpark at the bottom of the third inning. It's a happy holiday season. We're going out there shopping for Christmas presents. And you gotta admit the Toronto Blue Jays got their big Christmas present early. Dylan Cesse. Dylan Cesse got one of the biggest contracts in the history of the Toronto Blue Jays in terms of pitchers. You talk about AJ Burnett, you talk about BJ Ryan. This has been big. I hope for Dylan Cesse, for him it's his health. You know, his velocity has been going down the last few years, but he showed the last few years with San Diego Padres that he's still one of the baseball's best right-hand arms. And he's going to have to show that with the Blue Jays because they're going to really need him. They might lose a few players here. It looks like Bo Bichette could be going to the Colorado Rockies. Chris Bissett could be going to the Mets. Remember, he was an original Met, Chris Bissett. So we'll see what happens. The Mets are going to be very aggressive, especially the Yankees. They still have some of the big-name players out of Japan ready to sign soon. So they'll probably sign in December. So Carlos Schwarber will probably sign in December too. So as we get closer to the winter meetings, it's going to get really interesting. Here's a pitch miss by Mr. Russo. Russo has a good bat. He's a great second baseman. He's a guy that most teams would love to have on their team. He's an next pitcher varies. Swing and a miss. You know, sometimes it's hard to hit that slurve. That slurve pitch is a tough pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. 90 plus miles an hour. A very nasty pitch. Wow. Take a look here at the replay. 2K10 replay here. Presented by La Liga. Hyper Motion. Forever Faster. EAFC 26. EAFC 25. And folks, FIFA 2K26 is coming next year. Just in time for the World Cup. Oh, there's a big swing for Haller. He's out of there, folks. Oh, so far in this game has been interesting. I think both teams are really showing. No hits to save for the Yankees. Only one hit tonight. 3 hits for the Indians. But look at the young manager for this is Grant and the Yankees. He's looking around and saying, you guys got to step up. This is not an easy game at the best of times. There's Randy Murphy. As a young DH is looking to somehow get a hit. There's a pitch from Nova. Nice catch here by Miranda. Throws it over to Nova. Good pitcher. Field practice, you see that. One thing when I was in Little League, even though I played senior ball, it's one thing I always worked on as a first baseman. Get the ball to the pitcher and gets there and throw the ball over. It's pretty easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. But it is a tough play. That's why Freddie Freeman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. are some of the best first basemen in the sport because they really learn how to play the position. It's a tough position to play. These are guys that originally, when they came into the big leagues, they played in the outfield and then, or played third base. Some played. I think Freddie Freeman, when he came to the big league with the Braves, he was an outfielder and they converted him to a first baseman. But same thing with Guerrero. He was a third baseman and he converted to a first base. So it's tough in this game at the best of times. You saw in the World Series that they're elite. They can hit. They can make things happen. They are some of the best in the game. And at first base, you still get good power. You still get MVPs at that position. Here's the next pitch. There's Matsui, Hall of Famer. Hideki Matsui, one of the greatest Yankees of all time, and we were watching them play when they were winning that World Series in 2009, and they were competing at the highest level. 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. And the next pitch. Oh, Russo couldn't catch that one. Mott.
Now coming to bat for the
It's thrown by the right fielder, Hermida. That's a good hit. It's a good hit for this team. This Pittsburgh franchise. Pittsburgh Pirates have had their ups and had their downs, but they're still developing great pitching for the future, good bats for the future. And O'Neill, who's a great player, has come from shortstop to a center fielder. Then you have Paul Scrimmins. He's one of the top young arms in all of baseball. There's Nataka. He could be traded, but we'll have to see. Is a young superstar going to get moved? I'm here in the Yankees, but we'll see what happens. And even the New York Mets. Ooh, swing and a miss. From big Steve Pearce, former Toronto Blue Jay and Pittsburgh Pirate. He's looking to probably get a hit here. We'll talk about free agent moves and talk about trades. How about the St. Louis Cardinals? They managed to trade off Sonny Gray. He waived his no-trade clause to go to the Boston Red Sox. Pretty big deal. Boston gave us some pretty good young right-handers, and I think they gave out an outfield too in the deal. It's a good deal for the Red Sox. Now you team them up, Garrett Crochet, Sonny Gray, add to the good young pitching they have there by Bello. The Red Sox are looking to get better, and I think the fans in Boston got to be proud of their franchise, trying to be aggressive. Seeing what the Blue Jays did get in the World Series, I can never get the World Series. And if you look at the Yankees, they say they have no money. Well, come on. You're the New York Yankees, you have all the money. Here's Brooklyn with the throw. He's out of there. So the 2 outs, one on. And up to bat now. It's a bat that every team wants to have. Darren Cone. Young Cone has great power. It's just a matter of him blocking. Here's a pitch from Nova. Looks like a foul ball. You can see the fans there, they're really into the game. The families having their Slurpees, having their hot dogs, and sunflower seeds, and popcorn, and hot dogs, and hamburgers, and French fries. When you go to these games, they have all these concessions. It's always been fun to watch. There's a power curveball. Matsui ends the inning. It's been very interesting. We got 2 hats to the Yankees. They've really given the fans here a beautiful Scranton, Pennsylvania. The fans here to cheer for. And up to bat now. It's Eric. It's a guy that's played his career along with the Twins and the Yankee organization. Now retired. Brother was a guy that played on multiple teams. In baseball, you just want an opportunity. And when I played, I just wanted an opportunity. There's a big hit by Brooklyn, right down the middle. Call that a C&I single. Here's him giving too many hits tonight, but it's a big hit for Brooklyn. Eric is a guy that the odd time you'll get hit. You take a look here at the replay. He locked and extended the arms, got the ball right past the shortstop. Sometimes you just gotta lock in. Sometimes in baseball they have a shift, and it's hard to hit past that shift. Position himself. And here's Reed Roof, great grandson of Babe Ruth. Actually, no, I just created Reed. I think Reed Roof is a real talented player, and I think with Reed, like Babe, I don't know if he's going to do a point. Babe Ruth was the greatest home run hitter of all time. He's the greatest player of all time, and he pitched too, just like you see with Shohei Ohtani. But man, Babe Ruth was still the best of all time. He just was able to do things that he couldn't. Swing and a miss by Reed Roof. And congratulations, Shohei Ohtani winning a second World Series and winning the MVP in the National League. So he's won 3 MVPs. It's pretty amazing from a guy from Japan. Now, even Ichiro won that many MVPs. I only won 1. But he was on the greatest team in MLB history. He won how many games? I think 120, 130 games in 2001. It's still an amazing feat for the Mariners. They still haven't got to the World Series. They just can't get over the hump. But you think of the great times the Mariners had with Griffey, Randy Johnson, Jay Buhner, Edgar Martinez, Jamie Moyer. I mean, you just throw on the list of great players in the franchise. Adrian Beltre. Man, so many played for that team. Kyle Seager, the older brother of Cody Seager. I mean, they've had some great players over the last 20 years. Swing and a miss by Hermida. Hermida's a guy that can hit, and if he's locked in, he's going to hit for average hit for power. And swing and a miss. And the slider's working good tonight for Brian Burris. He's looking like an elite pitcher. I think Pittsburgh might have to give him a call at some point. Big hit.
Now coming to bat. Number 18.
Up to bat now is Chad Muller, the veteran. He's a guy that has great ability to hit to different parts of the field. Former Arizona Diamondback. Ooh, swinging a miss by the veteran, Chad Muller. He's like a can of corn. Nice catcher by the young center fielder. Who drives in the run, you call manufacturing run. Sometimes in this game when you get a loop fly, and you saw right here, Bowler managed to get it deep into the outfield, and then the throw wasn't in time, and he managed to tag him. Good base run. And up to bat is Juan Miranda. He's had a pretty good run here. Third at bat 333. He's a guy that has amazing power. He's a sweet swing. He's like Bobby Abreu, Albert Pujols. There was talk this offseason that Albert Pujols wanted to be a manager. It's like he didn't get one of the managing positions, but you know, here's a guy that has been around baseball forever. One of the baseball's greatest players. For him to manage a team, it's going to take a lot. But he learned from the best, Tony La Russa, and I tell you, that's what it takes to be the best. Tony La Russa is a guy that didn't take crap from anybody. He really motivated the players. Oh, swing and a miss by Miranda. Well, folks, that's all the time we have here for Scranton Yankees baseball here on 2K Sports Classics Holiday Edition. We'll see you next time, folks.